Hey,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so let's get started. So tell us your name and just a few things about you before we get on started.
Well, my name is ET. On the show, they call me Scarface. Um, I do hair, of course. I've got into reality TV. I'm trying to get into other shows as well. And I'm just really a vibe. I'm really lit. And once you get me, it's like you can't get enough. You can't get enough. I'm telling you. Watch. Just wait.
Okay, how old are you?
Everybody's asking that question, and I haven't answered it because everybody wants to know.
So will you tell me in front of everyone?
Mm-mm.
But you're older than
Because they keep
18.
saying I'm 30. I feel like I want to wait till I'm 30 to bust out and say, yeah, nah, bitch, I'm 30. And
I
I
feel
still
that.
gonna look good.
I feel that.
It's just I've been getting a lot of hate. So, yeah.
Yes, we're definitely going to talk about all that. So, but before we really get into it, let's talk about how you even became a part of South Central Baddies. How did that happen? Did you audition? Did they contact you? How did
Yeah,
this?
I know the CEO. I know the CEO or whatever. But it was just, I wasn't gonna do it, but I just seen somebody I wanted to see.
That was going to be on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, so then they made you want to be a part.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long ago did you guys actually start filming?
We started around my birthday, which is in September. Yeah. It was in September. The end of August, beginning of September.
Of last year?
Yes.
So,
2021.
is that when you started, when you guys started on YouTube, or is that when you started with Now That's TV?
No, that's when we started. We never did no YouTube at all. Like we just started filming, and then we started putting snippets of the what's going on and trailers out, and that's how we got looked at by different networks, and then we picked Now That's TV.
Okay. Because I first seen the clip of, I don't remember who was fighting, but it was on, I saw it first on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. You guys got picked up pretty quick and dropped really quick, and it's doing really well. So congrats on that.
Well, thank you.
So when you guys started filming last year, what were, when going in, what were the intentions that the show was going to be about?
Um, all I know is we had 12 seconds to fight. Um, don't come trying to just fight. They said like come and try and enjoy yourself as well. I didn't know about no challenges or nothing from the gate. I just knew we could fight.
Hmm.
That's all I really needed to know.
Okay.
Because like I know you seen auditions. You seen
Yeah, I saw a
auditions.
few,
Yeah, they were all talking about fighting. And
basically.
I'm like, okay, I giving them okay to fight. Okay. So I know what I'm coming into.
Okay. So going into season two, did how did that happen for you?
Um, of course, I don't know. There's like we just know you're gonna be a fan favorite. Can you please come to season two? I'm
Okay.
like, yeah. I'm like, I feel like I got robbed season one of the challenge part of the, what we expected, which season two did get what we thought we were gonna get. So I'm glad I went
Okay.
for sure. I'm glad I went though.
Okay. I have a few more season two questions, but let's wrap up season one first. But what I'm gonna do now is sort of a roll call. So okay, you're gonna have to help me because I don't really know a lot of these girls' name real names. I just know their Instagram names.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you their name, and then you just tell me what you like about them, what you might not like, some things that you went on with them on the show that we might not have seen, things like that. Anything that comes to mind.
Okay. Okay.
Let's start easy. Let's start with our Auntie Green Eyes.
Period. I love Auntie. From day one. Auntie, she was, Auntie be with the drinks. Auntie always got the drinks. So yeah.
Okay.
The whole time I was fighting Cece, I was drunk. Auntie, in between them rounds, she was saying, "You want the bottle? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, she that auntie.
yeah." I'm gonna make sure you lit. Um, and she really a hundred. She always a hundred. She never sugarcoated. She never lied about it. She just straight to the point. I'm cool. Like this is what it is, and I'll be like, "That's what I need." Solid.
Okay. Yes, I love Auntie Green Ass. She really a auntie for real.
Yeah, that's gang.
Definitely. Let's talk about Miss My My.
Mama is cool. Look, I ain't gonna lie. After I fought Mama, I was finna wear her out. But she was so sweet. I'm like you're not even acting like this no more. Like you're a whole different. She threw me off. She really did. I just be watching myself around Mama because she might snap out of nowhere.
True.
Yeah, she one of those.
Yeah, you have those friends that you get into it with, and then y'all
No,
be.
it's them people in the world that you be thinking they act normal, and out of nowhere they snap like they off something, and then they snap back like they cool.
Oh, that kind.
Okay, she nice
But
though.
yeah, she seemed pretty cool on the show. If you're not fighting her. Next girl, Miss Bambi Chun Li.
Okay, we call her light skin Bambi, and off bat, Bambi was on me. She was trying to talk to me when I met Bambi, but her personality is very strong, and if like you don't get her, you probably won't get it because she comes off so strong. But she really a sweetheart. Underneath all that, she's a sweetheart.
Mhm.
She just want to have fun like every other girl in the room.
Definitely. Yeah, I felt like she just wanted herself to be known, period, and not no bitch to try her.
Basically.
Yeah. Next girl, Miss Marmar.
Okay, Marmar, she gives you this death stare off top. I gotta tell y'all this. She look like she want to kill you, but she just be like filling you out. Like I gotta see if you cool first. I'm not just gonna. She one of them like. Let me look at up and down.
Weeding you out.
Yeah, but Mara, she funny. She's so funny. Like if you listen to her, she'll have you dying. Um, but she nothing to play with. She nothing to play with. Y'all
True.
gonna see that soon.
Yes, I can't wait to see more of her tomorrow. Well, today now. Next person, Miss Social Media Famous, Miss Heaven.
Oh my god. Okay. Initially meeting Heaven, I liked Heaven. She was soft voice, real timid, let people walk over her. But I realized like she was talking a lot of mess in the house about people she was hanging with. And then so I was like, nah, I don't like that. But I'm not no bully. So I'm like, that's not my place. I mind me, I was staying to myself a lot, but I was still
Mhm.
hang with everybody. Heaven has a problem of poking at a bear and then trying to be like, but I didn't do anything. And she knows she did it. She was lying to me about her family and knowing them and how long she's talked to them. But they all of them are now infamous because they all together tag teaming people. But she didn't know them. And y'all gonna see on the show how these girls were liars. And that's what she was, a liar, and she's still lying. And I wanna put this out here that she was trying to get some guy to say that I had something going on with him and have a girl expose me. And the girl sent me the screenshots and said this girl did nothing to me, which lets me know Heaven is a real hater.
Oh my. Okay.
That is what heaven is, a real hater. And people like that you just got to stay away from because they trying to bring me down and I can't be around that. I'm trying to go up.
True.
That's what heaven is. Sinking ship.
Okay. So let's move on to the next person.
Who is it?
A girl that was getting a lot of hate in the house coming in, Miss Only One Rare Breed. What is her name?
What? Oh, pink hair.
Yeah, pink hair.
Pressure.
Pressure. Oh, that's pressure. Okay.
Yeah. Um. Immediately walking in, she was just talking shit to everybody. So she was on my hit list. I didn't care no more. And her voice is annoying to me. I,
Really?
I don't like her voice. Like it really annoys me. We can buy here. I swear to God, her voice used to get on my nerves. It's just some people you like you just can't get along with. Like so I just stay away. But she tried me. She tried me. Y'all don't know. At the photo shoot, we swung at each other.
Hmm.
So yeah, they didn't air that. But yeah, and they made me take it down from my page. Somebody reported it, so I'm like, I'm not gonna keep reposting it
Right.
because they hate him. But yeah, I got into it with her. That's why, like, bitches be trying to make it seem like you just want to be them or you just, bitch. I don't want to be you guys. Y'all had a problem, and then y'all don't want to say what the problem is when people ask about it.
True.
That's what it is.
So since you brought it up, I did have a few questions about the photo shoot. How long, at what point did you guys do the photo shoot? Was that at the beginning of filming or was that at a whole nother point? Because once the photo shoot was over, it just clicked to a whole nother scene.
The photo shoot was one day. We did that one day, and then the next day we did the park.
Okay. So that was in chronological order.
Yeah.
What happened at the photo shoot? Because we didn't really see much, and like you said, you and Pressure had a fight. So
Yeah, a lot of the girls were just talking, and they said no fighting at the photo shoot, which I guess girls felt like all they could do was talk. But I'm not one of them girls you could pop it in my face. Like I don't care what nobody tell me I can and can't do. I can do what I want, and that's the whole attitude I had the whole show. I could do what I want.
true.
So I'm gonna just say it was more arguments with girls that didn't get shown. I didn't even know I got into it with some girls at the photo shoot, but I'm like, it was just because they were just walking in the door popping it. Like, is this real? Like, are y'all really, or y'all just doing it because the camera's right here? That's how I was getting at it. Like, because I'm looking like, who are you talking to? Y'all don't even know me. I could be
Right.
Tomb Raider. I could just be sitting here swinging off on all of y'all. I like,
Mhm.
and like I said, I kind of knew the CEO personally, so I really didn't care.
True. You already was good where you was at.
And I
So
brought the heat. I brought the heat. That I made everybody
that's
turn.
bad. So do you think that has anything to do with why a lot of the girls didn't want to do confessionals?
Um, no. If they didn't, I feel like they was just scared themselves. Like if they didn't do confessionals, either they were scared or they didn't like how they got shown on TV because they knew it was coming out. They knew what they had already experienced and went through, so they knew they weren't gonna look the best light or whatever. I feel like that's why they didn't want to do it.
True. Okay. Let's move on to the next girl, Miss Fine Girl Paris.
Oh, Paris. Her name
Yeah.
is Paris. Yeah. Paris is cool. She was just very quiet. Didn't say much, didn't do nothing, just was there.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing her yet.
Yeah. That's it.
Was there anything behind the scenes? She was just quiet. You guys didn't really notice her.
Well, I mean, we noticed her because she's very pretty, but she was just quiet. That was just who she was. She said that's not me.
Hmm. Okay. Speaking of pretty, let's talk about Miss Pretty.
Miss Ugly. Miss
Why
Ugly.
everybody always say that about the girl who be named Pretty?
Nah, her personality is ugly.
Hmm.
I don't give a fuck about your face. Cause let me tell you something. I get along with anybody. I don't care how you look. I don't care if you fat, short, chubby, skinny, muscular. I don't care. Cause humans are humans to me. I
True.
don't see someone as, oh my God, I'm only hanging out with them because they pretty. I'm hanging out with you because you're genuine. I'm hanging out with you because you're 100. I'm one of those. She ugly inside. That's how I feel about her.
True.
Next.
Let's talk about Miss Gemini.
Oh, Miss 2 Second Hoe. Quick pumper. In
She
and out.
popped out.
That good in and out with the fries on the side.
Not the fries on the side. That's all she was. Did you like her rap?
No, I didn't even listen to it. I was staring into space. I was staring into space. I was not caring. Like I was ready to go get my. I was thinking about getting my hair for my birthday. Like I was in my head. I wasn't even worried about her, or I really wasn't worried about none of them. I was worried about going on, getting what I gotta go get. But I seen her before that. Like, like I said, I was always doing what I wanted to do.
Mhm.
So I wanted something to drink, and it was like we can't go in the house because the placement's in there. So me, me, I still did what I did. Walked in there, went in the refrigerator. I walked right by the Gemini. She I gave her one of them looks like I'm just looking and I just like I don't even notice you. But people take that how they want to take it. I knew she was gonna want a problem. I
Mhm.
knew it. I knew I was like, just because I looked at her direction, she gonna want a problem because I'm the only skinny girl here. You gonna want to. You're skinny. I'm skinny. You thinking, boom, boom, boom. She ain't want no problems. I addressed it. Like, who wanted to fight when I got back? Because someone said she wanted to fight me. She wanted to smoke with ET while I was gone. Came back, Miss Gemini. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm like, all right. Other girls get into it in their rooms. I think it was Bree and Heaven. I don't know. It was somebody. They was arguing and they asked her to switch rooms. She got
Mhm.
scared and thought we was asking her to come out to get jumped. And she was ready to go home.
Really?
Because we was asking her to switch a room, she thought she was really getting up to fight or something. We don't care that much. We did not care that much for her. Like people were just making up stuff in their head and we're just like, just go home then. Just call your ride. Just go.
Basically.
I told everybody, I was like, just leave her alone. Just let her go. Just let her go. Because people who play with the police, I don't want to play with you at all. She was like, I'm going to call the police if you touch me. Oh, I'm not going to touch you. I swear to God, I'm not.
She saw them hands. She didn't want to fight.
Then she needs to start running her mouth. Next.
Let's talk about the other Bambi.
Okay, dark skin Bambi.
Yeah,
Okay, she cool. She lit. She be shaking that ass. So yeah, she cool.
definitely one of the best twerkers in the house.
I'm the best, but she second. She can be second.
Yes, y'all definitely top.
Who
We got
next?
to see everybody twerk skill that second episode.
Yeah. I did a little bit. You know, I wasn't shaking my ass with them hoes. I wasn't fucking with them hoes like that.
Next girl, Miss Hoeing ass Yari. What's her name?
Yari is comedy. Swear to God. That's all I can say. Yari some comedy. That's it.
I see by her name.
Who
Was
next?
she the one keeping you guys laughing in the house?
Um, no. Because we didn't see Yari personality. I didn't see Yari personality until I got into the van and we was riding around so long. She was just kiki. She was bored, so she was making us laugh. But at the park she was arguing too much and they were just ready, they kept being ready to go, ready to go. But that's the first time I really noticed her in the van.
Hmm. Okay. Now let's get down to it. Miss Messy Tiff.
Messy too. Oh, I just wish she would have stayed longer.
Yeah. Was she really messy in the house before she left?
No, she was funny.
No.
She was
I
funny. The
would like to see
only
more of
thing
her
she had
too.
was with the pink hair girl.
She didn't come back for season two?
No, nobody came back but me and Bree, and I came in as the original, and Bree came as a replacement.
Mm. Speaking of Miss Bree, let's talk about her next.
Okay, Bree. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first met Bree, I just kept seeing her in my face. I didn't. Even, I was like, "Who is this? Who is this? Like, who is this?" But um, it took me a while to warm up to Bree, and it wasn't like, oh, I was trying to. She was just always ducked off. You feel me? So I never got to know who she was. After our fight, I didn't know who she was.
Really?
And yeah, on God I did.
Mm. Well, I guess you never really knew a person until y'all get into a fight.
No, that's not true. That is not true.
Next person, Miss Tiara. Or is it Tiara?
TT. They called her TT. Um, I don't give a fuck to talk about that person. So next,
Miss Pretty Doe. Who was that?
that's the same pretty bitch.
Oh, duh. The only one they love to hate. Cece, right?
Okay. I'm gonna need her to stop saying we got a love hate relationship because that's not true. Okay. I am very forgiving, and I don't know why, but that's who I am. But look, how Cardi B said it. If we beef, we gonna beef forever. Cause obviously we've been beefing forever. Ain't no love in this little relationship.
Right.
That's
Did
not
you
how
know
I
her
love
prior to
people.
getting in the house?
Huh?
Do you know her prior to getting into the house?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That's why I came to catch her.
Oh. It makes more sense now.
Yeah. They wasn't even gonna put her on the show. On God, they wasn't. Special K, actually, the
You
one that
mentioned her.
she's so tight with right now, was not finna put her in the house. I
Mm,
was like, if y'all want me to come, y'all could put her in the house.
mm. Okay. Speaking of her, Miss Executive Producer, let's talk about her, Miss Special K.
I mean, Special K a cool person. She just quit too easy. She got to stay longer. Like that's what it was for me. Like you got to stay down for the come up,
Mm.
and you, she just, I don't know. She just do too much. Now,
Yeah, I feel like if she would have stayed, a lot of the fights might not would have happened. But anyway, next person, Miss Sassy. She also left early.
yeah, Sassy cool. I actually like Sassy. Every time I see her, she's really, really sassy. The heels, the long nails, she give you that sass for sure. And
Mm-hmm.
I love sassy, but sassy, she didn't like that energy. I ain't gonna care. The energy at the house, you felt like you was in jail. Whole bunch of girls scrapping every time you go somewhere, everywhere. You can't go nowhere.
Yeah, I definitely, especially if we on TV, I wouldn't want to be involved in all that.
Yeah.
Next person, Miss. Who is Miss Stay Mad?
Okay. That is Hello Kitty.
Yeah, and you have anything to say about her?
Yeah. Fuck that bitch. That's $2 hoe.
Why did I ask?
She she is that's a $2 hoe right there. The fuck.
It seems like she had a lot of drama going on in the house.
She didn't have none. She was pussy. Let me let me clean it up. She was scary. She was scary. She was underneath her security girlfriend, and she was out the mix. Now she want to be in the mix because she's seeing everybody being posted on blogs and stuff, and she's not being posted. I guess I don't know. I don't care. All I know is they better keep that same energy when they see me. That's
Okay. Next, let's talk about that stallion.
okay. Naomi.
Right. Her
Not.
name's Naomi, and the other girl is, again with a P, the sexy Cass P. Who is that?
I just don't like that. Sexy who? Oh, okay.
Sexy Cass P.
Oh, Persuasion. Okay.
Right. Okay,
So
we'll do her name.
Naomi and Persuasion. Okay, so let me start with Naomi because I didn't like that Naomi only wanted to argue with females, but never wanted to get into it with his own kind, like her own kind. Like keep that same energy with them too. And that's what pisses me off with them. Like they'll be quick to pop it at a female, but go pop it at that other female. Persuasion is sweet as pie. Sweet as pie. But don't mess with Persuasion because she can
She
back it
don't
up.
mind getting out of them clothes to fight.
She can back it up.
Okay. Okay. So
That's everybody.
yeah, basically.
Good.
Another just in general, how was it with the security? Because with this show, you guys were given 12 seconds to fight. How was that
And
different
okay, so we was given 12 seconds to fight, and then I guess the way I fight, they changed it to 6 seconds after the park. After
really?
yeah, after the park, we couldn't have 12 seconds no more. It was only 6.
Mm. So speaking of the park, how did that whole big fight kind of start? Because as you
I know
see,
you seen the juice. I know y'all seen the juice at the beginning. So this what happened. And they didn't. It's a lot of things they don't put in there, but when I walked up, everybody was quiet. So then here goes Cece saying my name. You telling these people this. You telling these people this. And I'm just trying to stay as calm as possible because why are you speaking? Like you have a problem. The security tried to give me some lemonade to drink, talking about just calm down, just drink the lemonade. That good Hawkins lemonade. I didn't want to waste it, but you know what? I was like, I know this type of girl and how she fight. She backs up and she swings. She backs up because she tries to keep her distance when she knows she can't powerhouse you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I knew throwing a drink would get her to run up on me. And then, what happened when she ran up?
She got mobbed, unfortunately. Why
And,
was you mopping
um,
those girls like that?
yeah, and that was my second fight. See, everybody thinks that's my first fight, me and Cece. But that's because I fought pressure at the photo shoot. Remember, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. I was the hothead. That was my second fight. So they like everybody like, dang, she already swung twice, and we so boom. Now here go everybody else. I don't know what Messy Tiff I did to Bree, but Then Bree just took off. Boom, 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 boom. They fight. The first round was off camera. They told us, they had a conversation with us, and then they was like, okay, now we're finna film. Boom. We didn't care about filming. When they said action, we walked up to each other and started fighting, and that's what happened.
So, can you give us a little background on the fight itself? Because I remember in the park when you were fighting with Cece, you were saying that she robbed you. So, where did that all come from?
And my mama keeps saying, stop saying rob. She stole it because it was in my car and she took it out of my car. I'm like, whatever. It got taken, basically. But I had a wallet and it had all my jewelry and all my bank cards, my ID in there, and some money, of course. And she took it. And I'm like, girl, I was trying to get a room tonight. You know, I'm going through something right now. And you really just took my stuff. So I did text her, which I do still got the screenshots of me saying, like, where's my stuff? If I don't get my stuff, you know I'm gonna beat you up and your friends. Like, and she didn't believe me, I guess. I guess she thought I was just gonna not be worried about it. But you know, me and her, we go back and forth with the back and forth. So it's just gonna, I feel like it's just that's what it is. It's back and forth, back and forth. You got one up, you got one up, you got one up, you got one up. So that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is with me and her. She keep talking about some hate love relationship. Cut to the chase. You be wanting one up, and I'm always gonna keep coming one up. I
True.
don't, it's like we're not gonna back down. But we know who win the fights. Like, it's not the fights because, like I've said on the show, I knocked her out. It's just making the other person feel more embarrassed, and and that's another thing because of her tightness with Special K. Special K made sure not to make her look too embarrassed on TV because I was playing with her wig for like 10 minutes. I was
Definitely.
like, you who $5. I'm like, I put it in the motherfucking dirt. Like, I'm like, look at this synthetic wig. I was playing, I was doing a lot. I'm telling you, I was doing a lot because I was so mad. I had to get my one up. And she was like, no, no. That's why she didn't want to do her confessionals. You feel me? I'm like, she
Mm-hmm.
knew how bad I embarrassed her about that. And then I don't know, she probably thought the other stuff was gonna get exposed or whatever, but it didn't. Like, they didn't say nothing, you know, or
Mm-hmm.
post that. So I don't know. She should have did it.
True.
She
Yeah.
should have
All
left.
of
She
this
should have did it.
side.
And as you can see, I wasn't a hater. I wanted her to get her camera time.
True.
I didn't like, oh no, now you can't get no camera time. Get off the show. Get off. I didn't kick her out or nothing. I didn't try to. I'm not evil. Like, I'm really not a bad person.
True. And I can tell a lot of the stuff the girl started with you first, and you just had to finish
Yeah,
it.
I'm a finisher for sure.
Me too. So I totally understand. So after the park situation, you guys moved into what seemed to be a beautiful mansion, and then soon after moving in, you guys were evicted. How did that really play out? Was it what was what we saw on TV what happened, or was it kind
You
of
know, no, that really what was going on. That was really going on. And that's how we ended up at the gas station
right?
when they was throwing noodles because we got kicked out. So we had to go to the gas station real quick, figure out what our plan B was gonna be. Um, yeah, and then that's where the noodle scene came because we got kicked out.
Hmm.
They did the sit down, arguing, the kick at the thing. All that really happened. All that really was organically happening.
How did you feel about the situation when y'all was getting evicted?
I didn't care. I came to beat up Cece and leave, so I didn't really care.
As long as you got that opportunity, it was good, huh?
Yeah, I was like, as long as I came to do what I came to do, and like she was talking, I'm like, you bitch, I'm talking about you. Go ahead.
So, as you said, when you guys got to the gas station, the news were thrown. Can you kind of give a little background as to how we got to there? Because
Okay, so
scene.
Of course, you know they were still arguing in the car or whatever. So we got out. Boom. I see some girls going to gas station to get something to eat. I go in there and get something. I notice this pretty little motherfucker over there blowing some noodles, but I'm like, she not eating them. She's not eating them. I tell Green, I say she's gonna throw them, and she threw them. But I do feel like because I threw juice, she tried to outdo it by throwing some noodles, which that's some ghetto shit. That was ghetto. That was ghetto for Miss Pressure. But it was a part of throwing them and not wanting to fight. See, I threw something because I wanted to fight, and then you pick up weapons and you big. You the biggest one here. That's what it was. Like you the biggest one, and you got all that mouth,
And didn't want to fight.
and didn't want to fight. And talk about it, you been to jail. You know you have to fight in jail. What's the
Yeah,
difference?
so what did she mean by that? That she couldn't fight because it was gonna be on TV that she was fighting and she already been in jail? Where does that come
I don't
from?
know. I don't know her business. I don't know her life. I didn't want to.
You just know she threw some noodles and didn't want to fight. I feel you.
But like your frontal off. That's what it was.
Basically. So the next major thing that happened was someone stole your salmon. Can you tell us who? Did you ever find out who it was?
Um, it was Bree.
So how did how did it even get to her stealing your salmon? Like, and then she didn't want to fight.
um, I mean, if you look back at the clips when I was tripping about the food, she was ducking like, "Ooh, snap!" Like I don't know how they are, but they know I'll be tripping. So on and off camera now, I was gone. I came back. Mind you, like I said, where we was living at that second house was 30 minutes away from everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole hour to come back home. We come back, mind you, it's late already. It's probably like 12 o'clock, 12 a.m., 12 a.m. I'm like, okay, green eyes, these girls don't want to fight. Mind you, I popped off all my birthday nails. After I fought heaven, I'm like, these replacements see me go light on heaven because I like heaven. So they probably going to try me. I popped them off on my way back home. I'm like, they bunk. They don't want to fight. I'm finna go make our food. I go in there, I look. I say, green eyes, it ain't here. I look at security. I'm finna start tripping. He's like, I don't care. Oh, okay. I put my bonnet on. I start tripping. And I'm like, I need all the placements because the original girls already know what I'm about. After CC, nobody tried me. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
They knew to to tiptoe around me. So I'm like, it has to be one of these replacements to try me and do this. And when Joanna took off on me, I did think it was them because my wallet had got stolen earlier that day. So I'm like, me and Green Eyes keep all of our clothes in the car. Maybe they think we took it because we don't have nothing in here. And
Mm-hmm.
me and Green Eyes did come to the house, I think a day late because I was out of town. I was coming back from out of town. So they already had got a feel of Mar, Bree, everybody else. Me and Green Eyes, we had just walked in. And we not bringing our stuff in the house. And then your stuff come up missing. So I
Yeah.
automatically like they took my food because they think we took their stuff, which I ended up fighting them anyway. And I was gonna fight Bree that night, but she looked so scared. So I'm like, I'm tripping too much. Let me just chill out. And it didn't happen it to be really her. It was her.
So do you think she did it on purpose just to tick you off, or was it by accident?
I think she just quickly looked at something and didn't really look at what it was. That's what I really feel.
Mm,
And because I come off so aggressive, a lot of the times people be scared to come tell me shit.
right.
Because, she was talking to a staff member and the staff member was the one who was like, "Oh, I did it." But I could tell by how the staff member was telling me that they was lying to me. So I was like, "I don't believe you."
Mm.
Maybe I'm like, maybe somebody playing a because I like to prank. I'm like, maybe they playing a trick. Let me go around the house, check, see. I got
So if she would have came to you nicely and been like, "Oh, ET, I'm sorry I ate it," would you not have gave her the ass whooping?
yeah. And let me make this clear. It ain't even about that. It was about the fact that even after I found out, she wasn't prepared to talk about it. She was prepared to fight.
Mm,
You feel me? Like, you took my stuff and you're not coming to talk to me and be like, "Look, you probably calm down now. Can I tell you that I took it?" Like, you feel me?
right, yeah.
You were prepared to fight.
Yeah,
It kind
well,
of upset me. And then she walked really close to me.
mm,
That's what it was. Like,
speak for yourself.
why would you walk near me?
Maybe she wanted to give you a hug.
Nah. And in LA, if a girl just like you and she walk really close next to you, she want a problem.
Mm,
I'm gonna in LA, if you standing there and a girl dislike you walks really close to you, she don't like, and she want a problem.
mm. I can see that. What if they look at you a certain kind of way? What does that mean?
Huh?
What if they like look at you a certain kind of way?
I mean, you ask them. Sometimes people just look funny. You feel me? You don't just trip. You ask them first. Like, you look
Okay.
funny. Like,
Okay. Just curious. Speaking of curiosity, so how was season two besides the challenges? Was security more lenient with fighting for season two? Tell us some different things that you experienced with them in season two.
um, certain fights get certain like more time. I'ma say. You feel me? Like, they fights were very smooth though. They fights weren't like ours, like where it took the whole day up and all that. Like, they fights were transitional. Like, they fought, they chilled, they relaxed. Time for challenge. Let's eat, relax again. Ooh, another fight. Boom, boom. Like that.
Mhm.
It wasn't constant.
Okay.
So the girls' fights were cool, but I really liked when we was hanging out. That was better. It was fun.
Okay.
It was a different vibe for sure.
True. And I see you guys did some traveling as well. You guys went to Vegas.
Yeah, we all just went to Vegas.
Okay. How long were you guys in Vegas?
I came late. I was there for probably 3 days.
Mm,
Everybody else was there already for I think 2 or 3 days before that. So altogether, they're supposed to be there for a week though. I know that.
okay. So is the whole season two gonna be based in Vegas or is it gonna be kind of both?
Um, no, season two, we didn't film in Vegas.
Oh, y'all didn't film it all in Vegas?
No, that was just a trip. We just took a trip.
Oh, just because.
Yeah.
Oh, the way it was making it look, I thought that was gonna be part of the filming.
Mm-mm. We just all like to hang out. That's the difference from season one to season two. But it's
Oh,
still the ones I still hang out with though.
okay. Who do you still communicate with from season one?
Um, Light skin Bambi. Me and her always see each other. Clubs, everything, hang out. Mar and then Green Eyes. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, Persuasion too. I be seeing Persuasion too.
Okay. So, I know there's still more episodes, and we're definitely getting 2 episodes tomorrow of South Central
Yeah.
Baddies. So, some things we can't talk about, but is there anything else that you want to tell us? any behind the scenes of what we've seen so far? Any sneak tea you want to give us of what's coming up?
Well, I'll give you a little. I fought two people
Mm,
season two, and
okay.
I still have one more fight coming up
Okay.
in season one for you guys.
Yes, I can't wait to see. My favorite fight of yours was the last one when that girl was swimming. And then you straight mopped her.
And I didn't even do it bad. I didn't do it bad.
Yeah, the only bad part really was when you slammed her into the wall. Unfortunately, it's not funny, but
It was just a wake up call.
hey, sometimes people need wake up calls.
Yeah, and I can't wait for the reunion. Y'all already know I'm finna turn up for y'all. I'm on season one and two reunion. And yes, I will be popping up on season three.
Okay. Are you looking to get into any other reality shows
I,
besides South Central
I,
Baddies?
I have auditioned for Big Lex.
Okay, I definitely would love to see you on there. Are you going to the May 1st casting?
That's what I auditioned for, the All Star.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, I would love to see you on there.
me too. I hope she picks me.
She should. So, now this is basically the end of the interview. So I would love for you to give some advice to any women who's looking to get into any reality shows or just any advice to women in general.
Okay, I would love to tell you guys, whoever's trying to get into reality, that look, be yourself. Whether you goofy, be goofy. Whether you a klutz, be a klutz. Whether you think you look funny, be the look funny girl. Be who you are. Stop trying to be somebody else. Don't worry about if you got the fattest chain on. Don't worry about none of that. Because you could come from here and go up in 6 months.
Hmm.
Another thing, don't ever let somebody tell you what to and what not to say in reality. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. Don't wait till after you do it to feel some type of way. If you don't feel like it's something you want to do, don't do it. That's what I have to say for that. And I also want to tell ladies, I've been listening to y'all, and I'm gonna see about getting a class started to teaching girls how to defend themselves, because that's what I say. I know how to defend myself. It's
Yeah,
not like
that's a good idea.
yeah, I got y'all. I'm listening. I hear y'all.
Yes, and we got to get you to Chicago and bring that because all these girls know how to do is pull hair.
Basically,
And it's a lot of girls. Like I don't know about how it is in South Central, but I keep seeing on the news about a lot of women keep getting attacked by men and robbed and stuff. And I know they knew how to fight and just had that confidence. A lot of that wouldn't be happening. So that's a really good and different idea that you should definitely jump on.
thank you. I am.
No problem. And anything else you have coming up that you want to let us know? Anything else you want us to keep lookout? This is your
Well, I'm
time.
gonna do a photo shoot. I got another interview coming up on the radio, so look forward to that, you guys. Um, you are the first real interview I did,
Oh,
and I'm glad that I got to meet you, talk to you, and of course I'm gonna shout you out, shout me out. Ew, ew, ew.
of
That's
course.
my sound, y'all. I want everybody to know my sound is ew, 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 ew.
Okay.
Period.
Yes, I love it. We got to make that popping. Besides that, oh Kurt.
And don't mind my roughness. My roughness. I'm gonna be. I just got off the plane, but I'm about to go be a bad bitch tomorrow. Tomorrow Easter. I'm finna change it up.
Yes, okay. Well, thank you so much, Miss ET. I love talking to you, and everyone stay on the lookout for her and keep watching South Central Baddies. Is more to come. She coming on season 2, and we might see her on Big Lex.
Period. Ew, ew, ew.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned. Our next interview is Monday. Miss Pocahontas from season 2. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure before you leave, you like, subscribe, share, and comment. See you guys later.